as I was preparing for this and thinking about this and meditating on this and praying about this, it struck me that in the Bible we actually have two stories of assisted suicide in the Bible. If we can go to the next slide, the first one is Abimelech in Judges chapter 9. And maybe you remember that story, maybe you don't. But basically, the idea is Abimelech, he's waging a war. He goes to fight against this tower. And as they're trying to knock the door down, I guess, a woman takes this millstone, this big heavy stone, and drops it. And it lands on Abimelech's head. It cracks his skull. And he runs away. And he says to his armor bearer, "Draw your sword and kill me, so they can't say a woman killed him." We always like to chuckle at that part, kill me so they can't say a woman killed him. And I mean, obviously that is very vain. It is, maybe we can chuckle about it. But that actually tells us, that sentence, so that they can't, kill me, draw your sword and run me through so that they can't say a woman killed him, that actually gives us three really critical details. First, it tells us that Abimelech is dying. If his armor bearer does not stab him, he will die of his head wound. So he is dying. He has an irremediable injury. Second, he wants to die with dignity so that they can't say a woman killed him. And third, he then makes the voluntary request that someone would end his life. That is a remarkably pertinent story. He's dying. He wants to die with dignity. He asks someone to end his life. Now, here's the thing. If you know anything about the book of Judges, it's basically the grimmest, most horrific book in the whole Scripture. And the reason for that is not just to, give you nightmares. The point of the book of Judges is to show you that when a society and when individual lives reject God's authority, this is how dark things can get. And that's why there's all these horrible stories, and that's why they keep getting worse throughout the book of Judges. And so when we read about Abimelech and his assisted suicide, it's not the Bible saying, well, and this is permissible, because we have, examples of people doing this. No, it is saying, it is a warning. That it is a warning of this is a part and parcel of a depraved and evil society.